sir. Behind us, the party is definitely getting started. Let's go ahead and get a live look right now over the festival grounds. Looking at that Saturday, I think we can now confirm that Mother Nature, like a lot of these fans here, have been waiting a year for Morgan Wallen to come. So she's setting him up real good for a great night.
It is looking really good.
Yes.
Morgan's debut.
Just being up there, too, just feeling the energy of that crowd, it just gives you a little bit of a taste of what these artists get to experience. Eric already has a bit of a dance for Cowboy Casanova from Carrie Underwood, but I really think it's about time we revamp it a little bit.
Step it up a notch?
I think that they are just the folks to help you out.
As long as you're along to choreograph it, you always do.
A new initiative at this year's CCMF, what the Myrtle Beach Police Department's doing to better protect you. The active weather pattern responsible for 3 tornado warnings already this afternoon is still rolling through our area this evening. We have even more live team coverage for you this evening. Our crews have been all up and down the Grand Strand giving you a first-hand look at what they're seeing. And the real concern, especially as you're looking over here, where you're seeing some of this sheen as you're getting off on ramps and on the shoulder of these areas here, when you see some of that ponding and these temperatures keep dropping, that's when you can really run into issues. Just any very small slick spot can mean big trouble for you drivers. This is from Duke Energy, showing more than 1,000 people in Florence County are reporting outages. That is handedly the area seeing the most impact. You also got that alert not long ago about that report of a tree falling on a house in Marion, as well as a tree falling on a car in Marion. A Dorchester County driver captured this video. Wow. This was earlier today, showing a small, brief tornado. Yeah, small but mighty, picking up a car on Highway 54, flipping it over.
Waking up tomorrow with frost on our cars and lawns. Not something we do.
That's why I sleep in, honey. Meteorologist Jamie Arnold here with your first alert to a very chilly Friday morning.
Yeah, the rest of the world that has to get up and be out in the cold tomorrow.
Archery made its Olympic debut in 1900 in Paris, France. Now, 124 years later, arrows are flying through the city of Light once again, as 64 men and 64 women from 53 different countries compete for only 5 gold medals at the Esplanade des Invalides. But closer to home is an historic archery club right here in the Grand Strand, where we met 2 young athletes who are redefining what it means to shoot like a girl. You might be able to see the crane here behind us, so that's because they actually had to put in an additional net because these guys are so good. They have so much power behind that swing that they needed a higher net. We want to know, what do you think is the most overrated Halloween candy, and why is it candy corn? The way it works is once people come and they grab their angel tag and they fulfill all of those wishes and needs, then they'll come and we'll refill the tree once all of them are taken. But the thing is, myself and a couple coworkers noticed that there was one tag, this tag right here, for a 5-year-old little girl that no one grabbed for weeks. And that's because her need right at the top of the tag is a bit of a big ask. She needs a twin bed. She needs a bed to sleep in. It was important for me not only to be the person saying, come out here, it's worth your time. It was important for me to show you that it is worth your time by doing it myself. And I also wanted to share on a personal note too, that this became so much more personal to me because several months ago my mom had a medical emergency and she's O negative. So that's a type of blood that is the universal blood type that they can use in emergency rooms, but it's also a type that's a bit more rare. And she needed 3 transfusions in order to help her through that. Polls are open for a little less than an hour now here in South Carolina, 55 minutes left. More than 61,000 people have cast their ballots between the early voting period and today, but it hasn't been without some frustration. There was so much polling and so much data coming out saying that Nikki Haley would actually have a better shot against Joe Biden in a general election than Donald Trump would. So why hasn't that been more of a factor? Girl hunting. That's how Brittany Drexel's killer now describes what he and his girlfriend Angel Voss were doing the night they abducted the teen from Myrtle Beach nearly 16 years ago. The assumption of innocence until proven guilty is part of due process, according to the Fifth Amendment. But unsafe living conditions within a jail are not.
Get ready for the plummeting temperatures. They're coming.
Yeah, I picked a bad day to go sleeveless, y'all. Jamie brings you the first alert to our first real taste of winter this season.
Yeah, by the time you're leaving work tonight, there will be no doubt that a cold front has blown through.
I'm just going to wait and see if one of you going to talk.
I mean, it says you.
It says you.
It says you're supposed to talk right now.
All right, I will. Still time to enjoy the current clear and warm conditions.
But Jamie,
already checked out.
He's clearly ready for the weekend. So hopefully he soaks it up because the window for this nice stretch of weather will be closing before long.
But we have
the window on his brain is already closed.